Certainly a runaway for Leandro Barbosa of the Phoenix Suns.
Nash goes around Terry and all the way.
He's going to change up with 5 different looks on the defending the pick and roll. The big man, Dirk Nowitzki, just does not go there. In the NBA, they win all their close games. They're the only team that employs a full-time assistant coach as a free throw coach.
Shawn Marion,
not his current Maverick roster. He has to be the enforcer, the motivator.
The rare missed free throw for Dirk. Raja Bell comes off late. Stack misses the turnaround JV 2 years ago in the 05 playoffs. The Mavericks loved that matchup. Stackhouse against Barbosa. But Barbosa, as you see,
going to guard Greg Buckner, who is an offensive non-factor. You put Devin Harris out there, that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on Steve, who continually matches up against Dirk Nowitzki, and they have
the Suns have made 5 straight shots. 6 different Suns have scored here in the first 7 minutes.
The way this Phoenix Sun team gets the ball to Steve Nash, who is just playing perfect basketball.
Mavericks are electing to switch pick and rolls. We've seen Dirk Nowitzki on Steve Nash. He's just going to take it to the paint and find the open man. He's done it twice. And then when he gets a little bit of an opening, Desana Diop can't get out. Steve,
for 100 pounds. Now has finally got himself in shape and has become a real force for this Maverick team.
Nash goes right at Diop, pulls the string on Sagana, and turnover. So the Dallas Mavericks have turned it over 6 times in the first quarter. Steve Nash and the Suns have opened 12 of 18 from the field. Lead first all-in team moment, John.
It's been all about Steve Nash and the brilliance of smarts of this MVP player. Here we get a switch. He's got Dirk Nowitzki on him. He knows he could go by him. Takes him into the lane and just drops it off to a cutting Shawn Marion. And this time, Desana Diop, why don't you get it a try? Switches on him, knows he could go right by him, takes him down the lane. A nice little floater. Fader not converted a single of Tina's 6 turnovers into a point, and they only have 2 fast break points. Steve Nash is too good.
And seeing
Nash, look for him to try to find James Jones and milk that hot hand from three-point land. There's that fake switch again, and Nash will just torture that all game long.
Jones has hit 2, make it 3 3-pointers for James. First half, along with Jason Terry and Josh Howard. Nowitzki loses it. Nash reads the floor, throws it to Stoudemire. And one. Amari.
I feel very fortunate being this close. You let a Phoenix Suns team shoot 60%, go 6 of 9 from the 3-point line, and like you pointed out, Bill, the offensive rebounding has kept this team.
Steve Nash will shoot the technical free throw, the 3rd greatest free throw shooter by the numbers in the history.
Thought about 3.
A lot of time. Bring it back out. Let Steve Nash run the wheel again.
They spread. He draws 3. Gets to Stoudemire.
And 1.
Foul on Nash.
Look at Steve. Almost falls down. Knows what he's going to do. Drops it off to Stoudemire.
Josh Howard has been bothered of late by a bad ankle. Been trying to get back, but the help is just not there. This is a league that requires superb help.
Nash to Marion, and Howard over Bell.
Terrific defense, just locked him down by Raja Bell.
Wow, Stoudemire at the rack. Nash's 7th assist of the game.
For Eric Dampier with Steve Nash on his back.
The greatest development for the Mavericks this year from last is their mental toughness.
Nash over Nowitzki. This is injury. He has to come in.
To guard Leandro Barbosa.
Welcome to the NBA.
Jose, a terrific scorer at Northeastern, and Barbosa fires up 16. Dallas is now up 9. Here's tonight's Chevrolet Game Track.
Well, Steve Nash was terrific in the first half, but he's just got 3 points thus far here in the 3rd quarter. Great defense by Dallas.
But the battle of points lead, and that only is amplified when it's Phoenix on the trailing end. They can come back quick. Bell hits a 2, it's a dozen. There's the switch to get Nowitzki guarding Nash. Diop came over for defensive deterrence. 5 to shoot. so quick how he gets up.
Reasonably high level.
What did he take? 73 shots last night, John?
21 shots for Ben Wallace last night. I got to see that tape.
See if they can get it to 10 or 9. Nash finds Stoudemire inside. A 10.
Yelling at the referee, this is a traveling violation. Did Steve Nash come down before he threw it off?
It was his 11th assist. It's a 10-point game. Assists are up, and that was a perfect example of the last 2 trips as he's teed it up.
Last year, he takes that fadeaway with 2 guys on him, but this time he finds Terry, who knocks it down.
Oh, how did Nash get Stoudemire, and how did Stoudemire finish? Chance for the 3-point play.
I'm beginning to think that this is by design because he's done it 6 or 7 times tonight, driving into the paint, falling down, almost traveling, finding Amara Stoudemire every single time, and the way this guy can finish.
Finally.
Sean Marion, 11th in the league in rebounds, averages 10 a game, has 8. Nash all the way, and 1.
His legs up underneath him.
Great use of his body to draw the contact from Josh Howard. Nash keeping his team alive. Look at him. He's like surveying. He's like a digital camera. Camera 1, camera 2. Look this way, look that way. I know Amari Stoudemire's down there, and he drops it off. This guy is unbelievable with the feel he has.
Chance to lead the league in assists for 3 consecutive years. He'd be the 5th free throw missed by Stackhouse. Nowitzki's season high is 8 assists. Phoenix going to have to score quickly.
Game, but now a 5-point game with just under a minute to go, because I'm counting these 2.
I'm amazed how low Steve has dropped in the league standing. It's amazing how many great free throw shooters there are.
Kyle Korver leads the league at 93%.
Speaking of the MVP chant, the Mavericks hand out the MVP T-shirts to everybody, right? During Mike D'Antoni's press conference before the game.
And this savvy Steve Nash jumps into him. And he could... ...14.
And a season high 7 rebounds.
The first 14.
They're going.
Not going to take the
They're going.
which they have left. So here we go.
You have to go for
tie. And it's Nash. He takes the 3 for the tie. It's short. They might get another chance. Marion hits Nash another 3. Oh! Steve Nash!
When you see this replay, check out the pick. This is Nash's first where he's going to miss. Great offensive rebound, Sean Marion. Now check out this pick on Buckner. Raja Bell throws Buckner out of the way. An official can't make that call at that stage of the game. Great, smart play by Raja Bell to free up Nash for the 2nd attempt.
2 years ago, Game 6 in the playoffs. Steve Nash makes that 3-pointer where they just ran away from him in transition defense.
Jones, who checked in the game at the start of OT, it didn't come. Stoudemire's hit 10 in a row. Nash feeds him again. He goes right at Dirk. That's 11 consecutive field goals.
Up in Steve Nash's face, not allowing him to get a good run at it.
Nash gets right to the rim. 31 for Steve.
Sorry, Stoudemire.
I mentioned the great start to overtime for the Suns. Steve Nash has put on a show. He has 31, 14 assists and 7 boards. Nowitzki matching him with 28, 12 boards and 6 assists. But it's the Suns by 4. Steve Nash brought the Suns back at the end of the 4th.
Well, in regulation, really, the Dallas Mavericks committing some silly fouls. 2 fouls there, 93 feet away from the basket. Now Josh Howard jumps into Steve Nash for 3 free throws. He makes all those for 5. And then, of course, we get the second chance 3-point attempt that Nash is able to knock down for 8 points in the final 55 seconds.
It's for the James Jones, without his dribble, hands it to Nash, finds Stoudemire. The bounce to Stoudemire, soaring, dunking, and a foul. 9 points.
This play where he jumps away from the basket. He jumps away and still throws it down. That's how remarkable he is.
And Bill,
there's nothing you can do about it right now.
Nash forced him into difficult shots.
Crozier hasn't taken shots at all tonight. Well, the Mavs trying to go 2 for 1, get the best shot. Nash, did he knock it off Terry? He did! Steve Nash makes the defensive play. 3. Rebound Dirk. They'll keep it on the floor. Here we go again. A tie or a win. Nowitzki at the elbow takes it. No! Nash the rebound, and Phoenix survives.
Thanks, Mike. Steve, first you got to take me through that. What was the defensive play of the game? How did you guys get the ball back on that play where you knocked it off Jason Terry?
We just tried to overplay a little bit without taking too much of a gamble, and I happened to get my hand on it. It really wasn't a design play. I was just lucky to get a piece of it.
Now, we all know what we thought of watching the game. What was it like for you to actually play in a game like this?
Well, it's a lot of fun. It's a great environment. Their fans are great, and it's a great rivalry. They're a notch ahead of us right now, and we're just trying to catch them.
Now, both teams were relentless. Both teams played great. What ultimately was the difference?
Well, I thought, they really jumped on us in the third, and they got a lot of offensive rebounds, and we kind of just battled harder after that. I think they've beaten us because they've out-hustled us. We kind of took a stand there and hustled with them, and it gave us a chance to score and get back in the game.
And you were right. That third quarter, they outscored you 38-16. What was different in the in both of those overtime periods that turned in your favor?
Well, the fourth quarter, too. That's when we really got back in the game. Like I said, I think we just matched their energy and got some rebounds and hustled and just did the little things. I think that's the big thing is that they were down and they came out with abandon and really hustled and made a lot of offensive rebounds that gave them second chance points.
Thanks a lot and congratulations for the win. Mike?
Thank you, Lee.